Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into how a software consulting partnership can be a real game changer, turning what might seem like just another expense into a powerful engine for your business's growth.
So let's start with a really fundamental question every single business leader needs to ask. Is your technology an asset that's pushing you forward, or is it an anchor that's just holding you back?
You know, the reality for a lot of businesses is that their technology stack has become a source of friction. Instead of making things easier, it's creating frustrating bottlenecks, leaving the whole company feeling like it's stuck in a tech rut.
Does any of this sound familiar? If you're wrestling with clunky workflows, outdated systems that your team absolutely dreads using, or those nagging security risks that keep you up at night, you are definitely not alone. These are the classic signs that your tech has become more of a problem than a solution.
And that's exactly where an expert guide becomes so valuable. See, they don't just come in to patch a few holes. They act as an architect, helping you design and build a solid, future-proof digital foundation for your entire company. So, what do these digital architects actually do? Let's break down what we really mean by software consulting.
In a nutshell, it's all about getting expert advice that is tailored specifically for you. This is not about some one-size-fits-all product. It's about someone deeply understanding your business to make sure every single dollar you invest in software delivers the best possible return.
And their process is super structured and transparent, which is absolutely crucial for success. It all starts with a deep dive to really assess your needs. From there, they design a strategic roadmap. That's your blueprint. And finally, they work hand in hand with your teams to execute that plan and turn the vision into reality.
All right, so you go through this process. What's the payoff? Let's get to the good stuff and look at the major benefits for your business.
And the advantages are huge. We're talking about real, tangible cost savings, much smoother day-to-day operations, and a serious reduction in project risks. And all of that leads to the most important outcome: better, more successful projects that your team will actually want to use.
I love this way of thinking about them. They're like efficiency detectives. A huge part of their value is digging into your current processes to find those hidden bottlenecks and gaps, the little things that are quietly draining your time and resources, and then designing solutions to get rid of them for good.
Now look, you probably don't need a consultant for every little tech hiccup. So what are the critical moments? When does it make the most sense to bring in an expert?
The first one is a classic. You've hit a wall. You're facing a really complex technical problem that's just beyond what your in-house team can handle right now. A consultant brings in that specialized expertise to get you over that hurdle.
Scenario number 2 is when you're planning a massive change, like a complete system overhaul. This is a high-stakes project, right? A consultant provides the structured roadmap and the experience you need to make sure that digital transformation is smooth and successful, not chaotic.
And the third one is actually a great problem to have. Your business is booming, but rapid growth can absolutely break your existing software. Consultants help you build systems that don't just work for today, but are actually designed to scale with your success.
And this is where they really shine, especially when dealing with old, clunky systems. Instead of a risky rip and replace, they use these really smart strategies. Encapsulation, that's basically putting a modern, user-friendly face on old tech with new APIs. Rehosting is pretty simple, moving your apps to a better home, like the cloud. And refactoring is like a deep clean for your code, getting rid of all the gunk to make it run better.
But it's not just about fixing what's broken. A huge part of their value is unlocking the gold mine you're already sitting on, your data. They help turn all those raw numbers and logs into a strategic asset that can guide your biggest business decisions.
And this chart shows you exactly how that works. When you get your data analytics right, you see this amazing chain reaction. Your process efficiency shoots up, which in turn drives your operational costs down. And on top of all that, you get a much clearer picture of where your market is headed.
Okay, so let's say you're convinced. But what does the partnership actually look like? Let's quickly explore the different models for working with a consulting firm.
This table lays out the strategic trade-offs really clearly. Onshore gives you perfect alignment and seamless communication, but it comes at a higher price. Offshore can save you a lot of money, but you have to be ready to manage the time zone and communication challenges. And then there's nearshore, which often hits that sweet spot, giving you a great balance between cost and easy collaboration.
And this quote just sums it all up perfectly. The crucial point is this: hiring a consultant isn't just a technical fix. It's about fundamentally transforming your company's entire approach to technology, turning it from a cost center into a true driver of performance.
So we'll leave you with this question to think about.
If you could bring in an expert tomorrow, what is the single biggest technological bottleneck that's holding your business back right now? Because answering that, well, that's the first step toward unlocking your next stage of growth.